So, hello everyone. Today we will be discussing the answers for EEE 51 Homework 1. So, we are given this circuit. We have and the following given values: VCC of 12 volts, VCE of 5 volts, IC of 2 milliamps, beta equals 100, RE of 1 kilo ohm, VBE of 0.7 volts, IS equals 1 picoamp, and lastly, VCE SAT of 0.2 volts. So for letter A, we are tasked to find the values of RC, RB, and VE. So first, what we can compute is the value of VE. We know that since VE is the voltage in this node, we know that VE is equal to the product of the current flowing here and the value of the resistance, RE. So, ang given naman is yung RE value natin, and we can find the current flowing here sa given value ni IC and beta. Because we know that this is the emitter current of our BJT. So, VE equals, so for finding VE, we have VE equals IE, current flowing through here, multiplied by yung resistor RE. But IE is equal to beta plus 1 over beta multiplied by the value of our IC current times yung RE. So since we have the values for beta, IC, and RE, we can compute for the value of VE. So this is 101 over 100 times IC of 2 milliamps, and RE equals 1 kilo ohm. So VE therefore is 2.02 volts. So next, ang hinahanap is, next we can already find the value for RC. So the value of RC here. Since we are given the value of VCE, zoom in version. Okay, we already know the value of VE. Then next we can find the value of RC since we already know given value na ang ating VCE and calculated na yung value of VE. So since we know that the value of IC, take note ha, yung IC is the current flowing through the collector node. So this is IC, and this is not equal to IC because this value is equal to the current flowing through here plus the current here, which is IB. So ang value nito bale is IC plus IB, or it's also equal to I sub E. So yan, some things to note about. So in finding for the value of RC, we can use KVL. So KVL in this node, this whole branch. So for this part, VCC is equal to current IE, kasi yun yung current na nagfo-flow dito, times RC, plus VCE here, plus VE. So, substituting the values, VCC is equal to 12 volts equals IE is 101 over 100 of IC, 2 milliamps, times R unknown, R sub C, plus VCE equal to 5 volts. And plus V sub E, calculated value is 2.02 volts. So, isolating RC, we have RC equal to 2.465 kilo ohms. So, this. And lastly, for RB, for this value, since we know the value of VBE, since we already know the value of VBE, and we already know, ano pa bang alam natin? VC, we also know the value of VC, since it's just the sum of VE plus VCE. So, alam natin yung voltage value dito sa node na to and sa node na to. And we also know IB, so we can calculate for the value of RB. So, for RB is equal to VC minus VB over IB, where VC is yung sa node nito and VB is sa node na to. But we can get the value of VC by adding the values of VC is VCE plus VE. So that's just VCE is 5 volts plus VE, which is equal to 2.02 volts, minus yung VB natin is VE plus VBE. So, we have VE of 2.02 volts plus VBE. Given value is 0.7 volts. All over IB, or IC over 100, 2 milliamps over 100. So, RB now is equal to 215 kilo ohms. For the next item, the question is, using all the values solved in A, if beta is increased by 50%, what are the new values of IC, VCE, and RE? So I just copied the values obtained from the previous item, VE, RB, and RC, and I calculated the new beta since it said that it's increased by 50%, so meaning it's 150% of our old beta. So 150% of 100, it's equal to 150. So the values we have to look for is IC, VCE, and RE. So anong pwede natin gawin dito? Next, for this item, we will have two equations, two unknowns, and we can solve them simultaneously. So for this part, pwede tayong mag-KCL around this loop. So we have the voltage here is equal to the product of yung RC times yung IE or yung IC plus IB. But we can substitute this value in terms of IC na lang para less yung unknowns natin. So, this part is, the voltage here is RC times IC plus IB or equal to IE, where IE is beta plus 1 over beta times IC. Voltage here plus voltage VCE plus yung VE value from the previous item. The summation of these voltages is equal to VCC. So, substituting values, we have yung RC natin is from the previous item, 2.465 kilo ohm times new value of beta, 150 plus 1 over 150 times IC plus VCE, or VCE is unknown, plus V sub E. V sub E is 2.02 volts. These values are equal to 12 volts. Okay, that is our equation. Let's name this equation A. So next we can find the value of IB to be equal to VC minus VB all over R sub B. So Ohm's law in this part. So IB is equal to VC minus VB, voltage here minus voltage here, all over the resistance RB. But we can rewrite IB to be in terms of IC. So it's equal to IC over the beta, which is 150. That's equal to, we can also rewrite VC in terms of VCE and VE, just like we did in this part, para two equations, two unknowns lang tayo. So VC is the sum of VCE plus VE. So let me just write that, VCE plus VE, minus yung VB naman natin is equal to the sum of VBE and VE. So that's VBE plus VE. And this is all over RB. So substituting values, except for the unknowns, we have IC over 150 equals, pwede natin i-cancel yung VE dito. So this is just VCE minus VBE all over RB. Or it's also equal to yung VBE natin is equal to 0.7 volts over the calculated RB equal to 215 kilo ohms. So we now have our equation B. So next, we can isolate IC in this part, and then substitute the IC expression in equation A. So pagsamahin na natin tong dalawang equations or dalawang formulas. So here, 2.465 kilo ohms times 151 over 150. Yung IC na expression, we can get it from here. So it's 150 times VCE minus 0.7 all over 215 kilo ohms. So, balik tayo dito. Plus VCE plus 2.02 volts equals 12 volts. So, using your calculator, we can find the value of VCE, and that is equal to, yung na-calculate ko ay 4.0977 volts. Okay, and since we have the value of VCE, substitute that in this equation or this equation, equation A or B. We have IC equal to 2.3705 milliamps. Okay. And lastly, we're looking for the value of RE. So for RE, since we already have the value of VE, RE is just equal to VE over IE. But IE is 151 over 150 of IC. And so RE is just, anong VE natin? 2.02 volts over 151 over 150 of IC. 2.3705 milliamps. So RE calculated value is 846.4934 ohms. For letter C, using the resistor values in A and RE equals 1 kilo ohm, beta equals 100, we want to know the real value of VBE at temperature equals 300 Kelvin. So solve for VBE, IC, and VCE and state all assumptions. For this problem, we are going to use the equation IC equals IS E raised to VBE over VD. But first, let's have a KVL across this loop. Why do you prefer this loop over this loop? That's because we want to use the, we are looking for the value of VBE. So for our equations later, we have to use this KVL. So for this part, we have VCC equals voltage here plus voltage in this part plus VBE plus voltage VE. So let me just write that. For our KVL, we have VCC equals the voltage here is IE, or that's beta plus 1 over beta multiplied by IC times RC plus IB times RB, or IB is IC over 100 multiplied by RB plus VBE. And lastly, current flowing here, IE, multiplied by RE, or beta plus 1 over beta IC times RE. Okay. Let me just substitute the known values. VCC is 12 volts equals 101 over 100 IC times RC. So RC is 2.465 kilo ohms times yung IC plus IC over 100 times RB, 215 kilo ohms, and then we have plus VBE, another unknown, plus 101 over 100 IC times RE equal to 1 kilo ohm. So this, let's name this equation A. And the next, using this equation, IC equals IS, ano ba yung given value? IS is 1 picoamp. E raised to VBE over the value of VT at 300 Kelvin is 26 millivolts, so 0.026 volts. Okay, so we have equation A and we have equation B. So what we can do is we can substitute this expression, then using our calculator we can solve for VBE. Or yeah, better yet, isolate na muna natin si VBE. So that's IC over 1 picoamp equals ln of this whole part is equal to VBE over 0.026 volts. So VBE equals 0.026 volts ln IC over 1 picoamp. And then itong buong expression, substitute dito. And then using our calculator to solve for this expression, we can calculate the value of IC. IC equals 2.0254 milliamps. And VBE equals volts. Okay. Our last unknown is VCE. So for this part, ito yung hinahanap, VCE. We can use KVL in this loop. So for solving VCE, VCE equals VCC minus voltage here minus voltage here. So that's VCE equals VCC, or that's 12 volts, minus yung voltage in this part, and this resistor is, across this resistor is RC times IE. minus yung voltage across RE so yeah, substituting the values of RC and IC, so that's VCE equals 12 volts minus RC is equal to 2.465 kilo ohms. IE is 101/100 IC. Minus IE RE. So that's RE is, or IE is 101/100, 2.0254 milliamps, multiplied by, let me just continue in this part, RE is 1 kilo ohm. So VE, the calculated value for VE is 4.9820 volts. Okay, so yeah, there you have it, problem 1.